Welcome back to Movies Recap Repo, where we bring you the best movie summaries. Today, we're diving into a tense thriller about a heist that goes horribly, horribly wrong. Three young delinquents, Rocky, Alex, and Money, are desperate to escape their dead-end lives in Detroit. They survive by breaking into wealthy homes, using information Alex gets from his father's security company. Rocky dreams of taking her little sister to California, away from their neglectful mother. Their heists are usually small, but Money gets a tip about a huge score. A blind military veteran is rumored to be sitting on a massive cash settlement, somewhere around $300,000, after his daughter was killed in a car accident. He lives alone in an abandoned neighborhood, making him the perfect target. Alex is hesitant, believing it's wrong to steal from a blind man, but Rocky's desperation and Money's greed win him over. They believe it will be the easiest job of their lives, a quick in and out with enough money to change everything. They couldn't be more wrong. The group arrives at the veteran's dilapidated house late at night. The street is eerily quiet, the other homes are boarded up and decaying. The only sign of life is a ferocious Rottweiler guarding the property. Money manages to tranquilize the dog, but it's a messy struggle that nearly alerts the owner. They scout the perimeter, finding the windows and doors heavily fortified with locks and bars. It's clear the old man is serious about his security. Frustrated, Money decides to break a small window to get in, a move that makes the meticulous Alex extremely nervous. Rocky slips through the broken window first, followed by Money, while Alex keeps watch outside. Inside, the house is dark and silent. They begin their search for the cash, moving carefully through the cluttered rooms. But they have a problem. The man is still inside, asleep in his bedroom. To take care of this, Money brings in a canister of sleeping gas. He sets it up with a tube running under the veteran's bedroom door, hoping to keep him unconscious while they search. They wait for the gas to take effect, their confidence growing with every passing second. Once they believe the man is knocked out, they start their search in earnest. They ransack the living room and kitchen, but find nothing. The clock is ticking, and their frustration mounts. They need to find that money before the gas wears off. Money grows impatient and decides to check the bedroom himself. He kicks the door open, believing the man is completely incapacitated. He finds the veteran lying still in bed. Convinced the old man is no threat, Money pulls out a gun and fires a shot into the ceiling, trying to scare him into revealing where the money is hidden. This is a fatal mistake. The blind man, whose name we learn is Norman Nordstrom, suddenly springs to life. He wasn't asleep, his senses are far more acute than they ever imagined. He moves with a speed and precision that is terrifying. Before Money can react, Norman disarms him with brutal efficiency. He grabs Money, his powerful hands closing around the young thief's throat. Money struggles, but it's useless. Norman demonstrates his terrifying strength, and with a sickening finality, he ends Money's life. Rocky and Alex, hiding in a nearby closet, watch in absolute horror. The easy score has just turned into a fight for survival. They are trapped in the house with a man who is far from helpless. In fact, in his own home, in the dark, he is the predator. Norman calmly drags Money's body away and then begins to methodically secure his home. He hammers boards over the windows and doors they broke, sealing every possible exit. Rocky and Alex are now prisoners in his fortress. The two remaining thieves are paralyzed with fear. They realize the true nature of their situation. They are locked in a house with a highly trained killer who knows every inch of the layout. Their only hope is to remain completely silent and find a way out. They try to sneak towards the basement, hoping to find another exit. Every creak of the floorboards, every shallow breath, feels like a death sentence. Norman is hunting them, using his incredible hearing to track their movements. Suddenly, Norman's dog, having recovered from the tranquilizer, bursts into the house. The snarling animal immediately picks up their scent and charges towards their hiding spot. A frantic chase ensues through the dark, cluttered hallways. Alex manages to lead the dog into a room and trap it, but not before it viciously bites him. Wounded and terrified, he and Rocky scramble to find a new hiding place. They find themselves in a ventilation shaft, a tight and claustrophobic space that offers a temporary reprieve. As they crawl through the vents, they overhear Norman cleaning up the evidence of their break-in. He mops up the floor and disposes of money shoes, moving with a chilling calmness that shows this might not be the first time he's dealt with intruders. Their desperate search for an escape route leads them to the basement. They drop down from the vents, landing in the pitch-black cellar. Alex uses the light from his phone to look around, and what they discover is more horrifying than anything they could have imagined. In a padded, soundproof room, they find a woman bound and gagged. She is Cynthia, the young, wealthy driver who accidentally killed Norman's daughter. It becomes terrifyingly clear that the money wasn't from a settlement. Norman kidnapped her and has been holding her captive, planning to force her to bear a child to replace the one he lost. Cynthia shows them a newspaper clipping detailing her crime. It's a twisted shrine to Norman's grief and madness. Just as they are about to free her, Norman enters the basement. They quickly hide, their hearts pounding in their chests. Norman approaches Cynthia, speaking to her as if she were his daughter. His grief has twisted him into a monster. He is unaware of Rocky and Alex's presence until a phone alarm accidentally goes off in Rocky's pocket. The sound alerts Norman, and all hell breaks loose. In the ensuing chaos, Rocky and Alex manage to free Cynthia and make a run for it. They find the key to the cellar door and scramble upstairs, with Norman right behind them. Cynthia, seeing an opportunity to escape, runs for the front door, but Norman is too fast. He raises his gun and, without hesitation, shoots and kills her. He then turns his attention back to Rocky and Alex. The chase continues. Rocky and Alex manage to trap Norman in the basement for a moment, giving them a precious few seconds to find a way out of the sealed house. Alex remembers the skylight and the security system plans. It's their only hope. They race through the house, but Norman is relentless. He escapes the basement and, in a terrifying move, cuts the power to the entire house, plunging them into complete and total darkness. This is his world, and he moves through it with deadly grace. In the pitch black, Norman stalks them, his heightened senses giving him an overwhelming advantage. He can hear their panicked breaths, the thumping of their hearts. Alex and Rocky are completely blind, stumbling through the darkness as Norman closes in. They are separated in the chaos. Norman corners Alex and subjects him to a brutal, merciless beating. He leaves Alex for dead and turns his attention to Rocky, who has managed to hide in a closet. Norman finds her, dragging her down to the basement. He reveals his sickening plan. Since Rocky and her friends were responsible for Cynthia's death, Rocky must now take her place. She will bear his new child. But just as Norman is about to carry out his horrific plan, a battered and bleeding Alex appears. He attacks Norman, giving Rocky a chance to fight back. She uses a nearby tool to strike Norman repeatedly, and they manage to escape the basement, locking him inside once more. They stumble towards the front door, their freedom just inches away. But Norman, seemingly unstoppable, shoots through the door from the basement, hitting Alex. Alex urges Rocky to leave him and save herself. Rocky manages to escape the house and runs for her life. She gets into her car, but Norman appears, smashing the window and dragging her back towards the house. A desperate struggle ensues, and Rocky manages to trigger the car alarm. The loud noise and flashing lights disorient Norman, whose senses are now overwhelmed. Rocky uses this chance to fight back one last time, hitting him over and over with a crowbar until he falls into the street, seemingly dead. Rocky escapes, leaving the nightmare behind her. She and her sister are later seen at a train station, preparing to leave for California. She sees a news report on TV about the incident. The report states that Norman Nordstrom survived the attack and is in stable condition. He claimed that 2 thieves broke into his home and that he killed them in self-defense. The police found no evidence of a third intruder or a captive woman. Norman's secrets remain safe, buried in the darkness of his house. Rocky looks back one last time, knowing the monster is still out there, before boarding the train to start her new life. Thanks for watching our recap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content from Movies Recap Repo. See you in the next video.